But that's all that's basically left to do. We've got the little details here. The front end goes in. There's hinges for the hood that need to go on. And then other than that, welcome back to the workbench where we try to make things. And what we're trying to make today is Ravel's 1971 Mach 1 Mustang. And this is for the Blue Ox Model Shop's Street Machine group build, which I think is still going on. I don't think we've taken too long. I don't know. We've taken forever on this build. It might not even still be happening. But let's see where we're at with it now, which is actually quite a ways along here. We've got, something that actually resembles a car. Maybe a car in a junkyard, but it looks like a car at least. It just doesn't have wheels or a hood or, I don't know, front end. But anyways, what we've got going on here, or at least what I've got going on here, is I raided my little girl's bathroom for some hair ties because I needed to get the body, the rockers, kind of glued to the pan down here. I had a bit of a gap right here. Not much of a gap on this side, but a gap on that side. I don't know how that works, but it did. So I've got it glued, and I'm using her hair ties to, nobody tell her, but I'm using her hair ties to kind of hold that together. They actually work perfect because they're pretty strong, pretty stout, but they're soft. So I'm not worried about it marring up the paint and whatnot. I did also get the back end in now, which I think looks pretty good. I got a little bit of color touch up I've got to do down on these lower rockers, or on the lower fenders, I should say, which I'm not too concerned with touching that stuff up because this is supposed to be a street machine, which in my opinion is a car that's nice but is used. And so that's where you would get rock chips and that kind of thing. And then the owner of the car, you wouldn't go get a whole new paint job. You just go back there and touch it up. So I don't mind touching these spots up that have gotten a little scratched up and whatnot from handling. By the way, that's why I have a microfiber towel down now so that I don't get any more scratches and things, because it's just from handling. It gets scratched on the table, and me mishandling, I guess would be the better way to say it. Me mishandling it is how these scratches have come about. But again, I'm not too concerned about it because it's a street machine. It's a used vehicle, and I think that'll actually add to. I think it'll look nice. Actually, would almost add that kind of thing to it, anyways. But I did get the back end on. It's actually gluing up as we speak, so I don't want to touch it too much. I do still need to get the rear license plate in, so I haven't done that yet. I did polish up the glass. I think last time we looked at this, it had a ton of fingerprints on it. I polished up the inside glass, which actually I need to do the front glass again because I've been messing with it so much. I've got 100 more fingerprints on here. But I polished up the inside of the glass and then put the interior in. I guess I didn't mention that. We've got the interior in now, which, again, I think the stereo in the back looks really good behind glass like that. Looks really nice. It all looks very good. And I got all the black painted in. I don't think I missed anything except what I did miss. I don't know why I didn't think about this. It was the front ender fenders. I need to get in here and carefully paint all this black in here. Now I do have the front end, all the front end pieces that will be going on. They're all painted, ready to go. I do have the front end here. Now, with that mentioned, the chrome, this chrome here I did with a chrome pen. Now I ended up going back and doing the chrome on the back with the bare metal, with the foil, the bare metal foil. So I don't know, I might go ahead and try to bare metal foil this chrome around here also, but it's pretty well, I mean, it looks pretty good. I might just touch it up with a chrome pen and call it done. I don't know. But I do have the pieces that go back here, like this black front valance here that's going to go here. So you can see, even with that on, I need to get in there and paint up those wheel wells before I put the wheels in. I definitely don't want them red. I want them to be black. So I'm going to need to do that. But I do have the front parts ready to go, the front end pieces, so I'll be able to put that in. I need to put the air filter on, of course. That's no big deal. I do have the rearview mirrors and the door handles that need to go on. I don't want to do any of that until I have this completely glued up, because I don't want to, pulling these rubber bands or hair ties, whatever they are, on and off. I don't want to knock off a rearview mirror or a handle or something like that. I'm having to be careful enough as it is to not damage the undercarriage. But that's all that's basically left to do. We've got the little details here. The front end goes in. There's hinges for the hood that need to go on. And then other than that, it's just a matter of putting on wheels. And then this, I think we'll be able to call this done. I'll give it, a cleaning and everything. The fingerprints drive me nuts. And I'm constantly wiping them off. I don't know why. I might as well just do it at the very end. But I do. I kind of keep polishing it up. But anyways, front end will go on, details will go on, wheels will go on. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the build. I'm happy. This is the first time I've built a model to this level, I guess you would say, to this detail, this automotive paint. Just try. I guess kind of taking it that next step. I've always built models like I was a 12-year-old. I started building models probably when I was 8, and I kind of never advanced. Just kind of you just build them out of the box and you put some paint on there and you go about your day. This is the first one where I thought, oh, you know what? I'm going to try to take it to the next level. And I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty satisfied with it. By no means is it perfect. There's a lot of mistakes here. There's a lot of things that are not perfect. And I'm okay with that, actually, because every one of those are a learning situation. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the build. Is there anything that I've left out? Anything that I've missed? I think I am going to go in and paint these quarter window weather stripping pieces. I'll probably paint them silver. I am going to go back and kind of weather the bottom a little bit more. Some of my weathering is kind of worn off. So I think I'll probably do a little bit more weathering. But that'll be all in the final stages. Kind of at the very end. I think we'll do that when I kind of do a final cleaning and all that kind of stuff. I'll do a final weathering on the bottom, and then I have a mirrored stand thing that this is gonna sit on. It's like an angled stand, like so. But we'll pull that out and we'll kind of give it its final, I guess, appearance. Whatever. It's set up. I guess because I would like to maybe take this to a show at some point. That's another thing I've never done, so I thought that could be fun. That's why I got the little mirrored stand. But we'll kind of get that all sat out. So probably, what is today? Today's Thursday. Yeah. So tomorrow we'll come back and hopefully I'll have the front end on and maybe even the hood. And then over the weekend, I think hopefully I can just get this finalized. And when we come back beginning of next week, it'll be done. By the way, all focus is on the Mustang right now. I've got the other two projects going on, but I'm just putting all the focus on this because I want to get it finished, and then we can come back and do the other two projects. Maybe throw in a third. I don't know. We'll see. But let me know what you think so far. Let me know what you think about the project overall. I do like to hear what you guys have to say, good or bad. Like critique it. Please critique. Like I'd like to hear critique. Like, you could have done this better, or this different, or this should have done it this way or that way or whatever. I like hearing that kind of thing. So let me know down in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, do all those things everybody tells you to do on YouTube, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.